like making a salad, so here we go. I'll show you what I got for this salad. We've got some spring onions. We've got some carrots. I already pre-peeled them. Then we've got some radishes. I haven't had radish in a while, so that will be nice. And for our dressing, we've got lemon. And to keep things a little bit exciting, a bit of baby capers. They're really yummy. Some mint flakes. And olive oil. I'm actually really excited to make this salad because I've been craving salad all day and I've just been so lazy to make it, but now I can't take it anymore. I have to make this salad today. Let's get started. Oh, I'm having tea as well while I do this. So let's get started. So the first thing I'll do is chop up the spring onions. You know what, I realized also that sometimes, especially when we are on our own, it's like you get lazy, you know what I mean? You just feel like, oh, I can't be bothered cooking, and just eat like the quickest thing that you can find. And I find that like you make bad decisions like that because you can end up like having really food that's not good for you. Like maybe you can grab a burger or a pizza or something salty, and it's nice in the moment, but then later on you feel like, oh gosh, why did I have that? I find that it happens to me a lot. Like when I'm really hungry and I'm just on my own and I'm feeling a bit lazy, if I just grab whatever is around or the easiest thing, I find that later on after I eat it, I feel regretful, I feel bloated, and I'm like, oh god, why did I make that decision? But anyway, I think it's good to actually do something nice for yourself where you're making something nourishing and you're making an effort for yourself. You know, because a lot of the times I find that I cook a lot and I get really excited and I put so much energy and effort in cooking for others and preparing food for others. But then when I'm just on my own, I just tend to kind of just take the easiest option. And you know what? I don't think that's fair, or I don't think that's good. I think we should make effort on, you know, making nice nourishing meals, even if it's just for yourself, you know, because you deserve it. So I'm just chopping up these spring onions. I know typically, especially for me, in my family, we always have spring onions in like samosas or fried food. But I really like it in salads because it gives you the fresh tang of an onion. You know what I mean? So I'm going to chuck those in. I'm just chopping up the spring onions. Hi, the Mix 96. I'm from Australia. Hi, Mohammed Trad. How's everyone tonight? Okay, wait, let me finish chopping up the spring onions. What are you guys up to tonight? So as I said, it's always nice to make an effort and make yourself something healthy and delicious to eat because you are worth it, you know. So that's what I think anyways. So I'm just chopping up the onions, the spring onion, and I know this is a lot, but it's actually going to be really nice in the salad. So what I'll do is I'll pop it in here. Hi Melissa. Hi Melissa Boney, how are you tonight? Hope you're well. So I was just making a salad. So I've just done the spring onions. Woo! I can actually feel the vapors of the spring onion it's going in my eyes, but it's delicious. I'm good, thank you, Melissa. I'm great. I'm excited to like hang out with you guys and make a salad. The MiG-96, the weather, it's all right. I'm in Sydney at the moment, so it's like a little bit, it's warm, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's been a bit funny today, actually. Just first it was cold, then it was warm, then it went warm. Like, I'm not sure what's happening. But anyway, this is the radishes, so I'm gonna chop up the radishes. How do you guys normally eat radishes? Oh, oops. Normally I have radishes pickled, you know, like the pink ones. But recently I started chucking them in salads and I find that they're really nice. They like have that crunch and that taste, nutty taste. Hi Saniro, salam, how are you? Welcome. I'm just making some salad. I have chopped up the radish. Well, there's a bit more radish to go actually. I've got quite a few radishes to do. I'm finding myself sounding more Australian right now. I'm not sure why. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, radishes are really good for you. They've got lots of nutrition and vitamins, and they actually help you to regulate your blood pressure, which is a good thing. But I also really like the color. The color is beautiful. Hi David. Do I sound Aussie? Oh, that's good to hear. Hi Richard. Welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. I remember that your nana made a really nice curry for you. I remember you. Yes, how are you today? Yeah, so I'm just chopping up the radishes, guys. Whoa, I really like the color of radishes. You know, the combination of red and pink. I feel like it's nice. You know, it's always good to have something good looking to eat, because when you feel like you're eating something good looking, it tastes extra delicious. You know what I mean? That's why I think they have the saying, first you eat with your eyes. I believe that. Ah, thank you. Thank you, the MiG-96. I appreciate your comment. Hi, cheese. I'm good. How are you? I'm just making some salad here and just chopping up the radishes. So nearly there. Yeah, like I said, you know, it's always nice to make something nice for yourself. Put a bit of effort into what you're eating. Not only when there's guests and there's people to make food for, but it's also great to make it for yourself and enjoy it and enjoy the process, you know. You like cheese? That's nice. I wish I could eat cheese, but unfortunately I have lactose problems, so I can't really have cheese, but I love cheese. Although I do have goat cheese. Is anyone else lactose intolerant here? Because it's such a pain, because there's so many beautiful cheeses around. Anyways, I'm making hi accounts brewer civil, welcome. I'm just making a salad. So recently I've discovered, like, I know it's so obvious, but recently I really discovered shaving carrots. Usually I used to chop them up, but I find that when you shave carrots, like, I find them really nice. Like, they're so light to eat and like they absorb all the dressing and everything, you know. So anyway, this is my new obsession, shaving carrots. I feel like they make the salad so attractive, and see how they have this, like they become like a pasta type thing. I just love that. I think it's so much better than just chopping carrots, you know. Like it can be a little bit annoying when you're chopping carrots, and sometimes they don't come out the same size. But anyways, oh, you love carrots as well? Yes. Yeah, carrot, that's a good one as well. Yeah, so I just love shaving them. I don't know, it's kind of fun to do as well. Like it just feels good, you know. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna shave the carrots. I swear, like I usually, like especially back in the day, I used to avoid carrot. Like I felt like it was boring, you know. But now there's so many different ways to have carrot. Oh my gosh, this one's got really thin. Yeah. Yes, you should change it to carrot. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. It looks yum, doesn't it, so far? See, like even now, I haven't even finished, but look how it's looking. So what we've got here is like spring onions, radish, and shaved carrots. So let me add a little bit more carrots. I think probably I won't need all those carrots, but I'll just shave a little bit more. So what do you guys like to make? Like when it's just especially when you're by yourself and you're just chilling out. Like what do you like to make for yourselves? Oh, cheese. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you subscribed, honestly. Thank you so much. What do you guys like to make? Like when you're just chilling out and you kind of want to, you know, treat yourself to something nice. I used to like order menu log and this and that, but you know what? I just feel so bloated after menu log. No offense to menu log, but you know, like, you know, when you eat fast food and you're just like, oh God, why did I do that? But sometimes it's handy, I guess, but it's nice, like I said, to make an effort for yourself, you know? Okay, I think I've got a lot of carrots here. Let me just mix it. Yeah, pasta. I can't see it. You like pasta? Oh yeah, that's nice. Pasta is very like comforting, isn't it? It's so nice, especially when it's a little bit. I love it when it's a bit cold. I like to make a pasta. Carrot. I love that. I'm so happy that you got inspired. Cheese. I mean, formerly known as cheese. Oh, so anyway, also another thing I wanted to talk about is that, you know, the food that we eat honestly literally affects how we feel, like not only physically but mentally, you know. The better quality of food that we put into our system, the better we're gonna feel. You know, I remember the days back in the days where I didn't know that I was gluten intolerant. I remember when I used to eat bread and burgers and all that, I used to just feel so foggy and I didn't know why. And like it makes sense, you know, now that, you know, I've researched a little bit about the gut-brain connection. Like it makes sense. Whatever we eat, it really affects us mentally as well. But aside from that, I think it's enough carrots, so that's more than enough. So what now I'll do is, I love a good chili. I love chili. This is the small green jalapeno chilies. Oh my God, they are hot as hell. Oh, carbonara, yes, carbonara is delicious, yes. Yeah, that's true. They help your eyes. Carrot, you changed it. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll chop up the jalapenos. They're really hot, but I really love my chilies. So you know, whatever works for you, I guess. Yeah, I just love chilies, and even though they make you sweat because it's that hot, I just love the, you know, like a little surprise, a little chili in the mouth with a bit of lemon. It's such a yummy thing. So yeah, oh, I can smell the chilies. Beautiful, so delicious. Yeah, so I've added the chilies in here. So what we're gonna do then now is I'll do lemon. I love my fresh lemons, although there is bottled lemon, which is very convenient, but I honestly prefer the fresh lemon because just the smell of it, and I feel like it tastes tangier, you know. Okay, see you later, Accounts Brewer. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Matt. Oh, you're from Antarctica. Oh my goodness. How is Antarctica? Are you living there like permanently or? Hi, Tony, Liam. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hi. Yeah, I would love to know a bit more about Antarctica, like what it's like, you know. I know it's cold and snowing, that's for sure, but like I wonder what it's like to live there. Would be very interesting to go there. Oh, so I'm doing the lemon now. Oh my god, the smell of the lemon, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's making me like salivate. I'm from Australia. I mean, currently in Australia. Is that what you mean, your location? Where I'm from? Yeah, that's true. Carrot. It looks like it's dancing. So this is the lemon juice. I've got a couple of seeds in here. I'm gonna just throw them out. Yeah, look. At the end of the day, it takes a little bit of effort to make like a salad, but you know what? It's worth it. You know what I mean? Like I cannot stand those salads that you get in the stores. You know, the ones in the plastic and the lettuce looks so sad. And I think these days we've got so much more resources and information on how to make different kinds of salads. So just like, there's no rules really. You can just add whatever you like. So like I said, now here we have our jalapenos, carrots, we've got radish, we've got spring onion, and I'm just about to add some salt into the lemon. And yeah, so this is pink Himalayan salt. Okay, I find like it's so much better for you than white salt. It doesn't have as much like additives and whatnot, and it's like really a better choice in my opinion. But white salt is okay too, whatever works for you, but I prefer white pink salt. Matt Starbate, cook for me please. I'm making salad, come on. Oh, a famous fairy dessert is fairy bread. Yes, Australian dessert is fairy bread. I have made fairy bread before. Yes, pretty cool, very easy to make, and it actually looks really good. So I've got the Himalayan salt in the lemon juice, and what I love to do is I love to add olive oil. You cannot go wrong with a bit of good olive oil, so I'll throw that in. And capers, baby capers to be exact. I'll just put a little bit of baby capers in there. Oh, yeah, I love baby capers because it gives you like a little surprise when you're eating. It's like a little pop of like, you know, nice salty, earthy flavor. That's kind of nice. It's like a little alternative to olives, although olives are nice too, but I don't have any olives tonight, so we have substituted with baby capers. And the last thing that I love to add in is dry mint. Dry mint, just obviously the flavor, you know, the minty flavor. Then also I love the color it gives whatever ingredient, you know. So I'm gonna mix the olive oil, the lemon, the baby capers, the salt. I'm gonna just mix it all up so it's all infused together so you can bless this salad. Oh my god, I'm actually salivating, like that's how I'm excited to eat this salad. So yep, so I'm gonna add in the dressing, lemon, mint, Himalayan salt, olive dressing, and gonna just give it a good mix. Just give it a good old mix here. See, as you can see, it's kind of looking delicious in my opinion. What do you think? Nice? I don't know, like I could eat this with a piece of like protein or even just by itself, like literally. Or if you want, you can even add cheese, or like maybe some potatoes or something like that. It can make a nice meal. Or it can make a main meal, or it could be a side dish. Doesn't matter really. However you have it, it's the most important thing is that, you know, you get it into you and you enjoy it. And at the end of the day, the way the soil is and our environment, our food is not that nutritious. So it's important to, you know, keep on having this kind of different veggies and different salads and things like that to supplement, you know, what our body needs, what our body requires. So, yeah, so this is the salad. Spring onion, carrots, radish, some jalapenos. Dressing is lemon, olive oil, mint, and baby capers. So do you guys like have a salad recipe that you normally do that you enjoy? Yes, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Like, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to share with you guys, and I wish I could share this salad with you. You're welcome. Carrot, I really like your new name. Yeah, so that's the salad right there. Let me just have a little taste. Let's see what I've done here. It's really nice. Thanks for joining me, guys. Oh, carrot. Try it. Make it at home and let me know how you go. I can send some to you. So what did you have for dinner, guys? This is my late night snack. I think I'll also have it for work tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to finish this whole thing. Just chuck it in the fridge. Yeah, carrot? I'm I'm sure you think of something nice to make. Well, guys, I really appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. I really have. Carrot. Yeah. Chips. Chips is nice. Good old chips. That's always a good one to have, hey. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys joining me. And I really enjoyed making this salad. This is my first live making salad, so it's been fun. It's been really fun. Okay, thank you, Carrot. I look forward to seeing you next live. All right, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take good care. Bye bye.